I'm friends with Mudahar. My interpretation was like, either it's somehow the worst misspeak in history, or in the moment he felt pressured and he said something completely retarded and false.
What am I looking at? Is that a dog a woman?
Yes! A questionably aged person. Nicholas, please, I'm begging you, shut up, please! Listen!
But I think there was a very nasty implication, and I was like, why the f are you showing this to me? And he was like, it's just memes, man. Yeah, it seems to me like Nux is a completely unprincipled person, basically willing to use the degenerate stuff when it's convenient. As far as Nux, yeah, I don't know. I don't really, I don't really want to do content with him.
I don't know why you're going off chat. Chat just obviously want maximum drama. Okay, there's no big deal here.
Well, because I'm scrolling back and I'm trying to see what it is. I still have literally no idea what the issue was.
Because there was no issue. There was nothing major. It was just the idea
I asked
that
you and you were like, "Oh, don't worry about it, Nicholas," or whatever. Like, I just want to know what the fucking thing is.
Okay, all it is. Let's just clear this up now, okay?
Yeah.
Spoops became a member. Spoops
Thank you for the
celebrates
membership, by the
4
way.
months of membership. Fair and unbelievably
All this is
based.
about is when we talked a bit about the Mutar stuff, and you said certain things to me that gave me a certain impression, right? So,
Yes, which I still, by the way, I still think that's true to this point.
we'll just clarify. What can you say you think is true?
So initially, I was of the opinion that Mudahar told the actual truth on your stream, and hooked Nux because of the whole controversy that happened. And then someone who reached out to me. How do I word this in a way that doesn't blow everything up? The person I'm speaking to did not speak to Mudahar. They spoke to a different party involved in the situation that wouldn't be biased with Mudahar or wouldn't care about what Mudahar said on your show. Mm-hmm. And they gave me an entirely plausible reason as to why the podcast would end that wouldn't possibly interfere with, it wouldn't have anything to do with current comments and stuff like that. Like, it was business stuff behind the scenes. Okay. To my knowledge, I still think that's the case. Because otherwise, way too many parts started moving around for there not to have been some sort of rift.
Sure, and I think this is what, you know, and this is, I think, the clarified with the further comments and stuff, right, is in terms of, I think the reason the final episode wasn't filmed as it was supposed to be, or wasn't released as it was supposed to be, was because the Shadman stuff overshadowed that, right?
Yeah.
But then the show was ending anyway, so it wasn't seen as that big a deal, and some new format was coming down the line, right?
By new format, I think it's very clear that, like, Gamer from Mars produced that podcast.
Okay.
Right?
Someone in chat said it.
Yeah, no, that's known. Gamer from Mars produced that podcast. I think the new format is just them all working separately.
Right, okay.
I don't know if it means the three of them are going to be hosts or whatever like that. But my understanding is that's they're not, like, Gamer from Mars and them are not doing the podcast.
Okay. But then...
now I got in trouble. Fuck!
Did you?
Yeah, look, look, you see? I'm in trouble.
Right.
You see, I'm in trouble. You see? Look at the chat. I'm in trouble. Look, see, I told you I was going to get in trouble.
Oh, Turkey Tom's here. Great. We can talk to him about his retarded Mr. Beast takes too. Let's get him in here. Come on.
This is what I get. This is what I get. I'm in trouble. Fuck. I'm going to Tom Court now. I'm going to Tom Court.
We're doing it. We need a final solution to the Nux Taku question, ladies and gentlemen. Okay.
Yeah, I thought you might.
Nervous laugh from Tom. No, bro. Listen, I've got to be real with you guys. Okay, I'm feeling a bit fucking perturbed right now. Okay.
Before we ask this question, just to give all context to any party who might have any knowledge on this, what I told ChudLogic was that it couldn't possibly have been related to the Nux Taku Shadman stuff because there was a business thing behind the scenes that wouldn't have anything to do with that occurred.
To be clear, that's what Dojangles, I believe, said on Twitter too. So
yes, Dojangles said that.
Yeah, no, I watched that clip of Mudahar, and my interpretation was like, you know, and I'm friends with Mudahar. My interpretation was like, either it's somehow the worst misspeak in history, or in the moment he felt pressured and he said something completely retarded and false. You know?
Yeah, I think you made a video about it. I didn't watch it, to be fair, but you know, it's just a bit like, look, I don't want to fucking suck my own dick and be the victim Andy, okay? But I do feel like I got kind of fucked over. My quality of my coverage got called into questions by a bunch of Nux Taku retard nonce fans. But I didn't do anything wrong. I just presented what I was told, and that was it. And then apparently it changed after the fact, and then I was wrong, you know, even though at the time I was going off the information that I've been told. That's
Chud wrong in particular because he was pulled up in the video.
Are you talking about because you had comments that were something to the effect of, and I'm just guessing here, like,
because Mudahar went on the stream and said, I'm done with this or whatever in regards to the Nux Shadman stuff. But then in the video, they're like, it was a business reason. So the people in this chat don't believe that, and there's nothing public that like supports that. But that's the reality of the situation.
Right.
But then that's a downplay
and Chud got fucked because there's no Chud got fucked.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody should be mad at Chud. That's what Mudahar said. So, like,
yeah,
what
sure.
else
But then the problem is, I feel like there's a bit of cover being given to Nux Taku. Like, Nux Taku was a total freak. Do you agree with that? He's a total lolicon weird freak guy that is like permissive of lolicon shit, but acts like he isn't.
Yeah. So I was just watching the because you were watching some of the harmful opinions video. I only caught like the last minute of it or so. What's like the TLDR on it?
Well, the TLDR is now he's trying to act like he's so anti-Shadman and would have pressed him on stream, and he's super anti all the lolicon shit and thinks it's all gross. But he's, you know, participated in, he's done the kind of thing previously where he's gone, oh, guys, look at this. This is so gross and wrong, isn't it? Right? And he's used sort of certain artwork in his thumbnails that I think indicates that, you know, he is a weird little freak, and he tries to sort of obfuscate it by acting like he's just showing you because it's gross.
Right. My guess would be that Nux Taku is probably spineless more than anything. And when it's convenient to cash in on that kind of stuff, he'll cash in. And when it's not, he won't. That's kind of my impression.
Okay. That's my thought process too, right?
Whether or not I don't know that he's a lolicon, but
to be clear, when I say that, I'm being a bit hyperbolic. I don't know if he's there jerking it to lolicon, just to be clear, okay? I could not say one way or another, but clearly he is benefiting while the hay is good to be made. And then later on, he's going, oh, no, that's all gross. And I was only ever pressing people about it and going after people for it and criticizing it, right?
Yeah. And to be clear, I don't think he would have, like, seriously pressed Shadman. Has he ever done, like, an interview where he was, like, ripping into someone? Like, I haven't seen that.
No, exactly. And I think the other issue for me as well is the fact that, from my perspective at least, Mudahar said a certain thing on stream, and later it kind of changed. And I think it was trying to kind of obfuscate and give Nux Taku a bit of an out, because my understanding of it is I don't think that the last episode got filmed because the Shadman stuff, you know, overrode it, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, you know, you have on one hand him saying what he said on your stream, and then you have on the other hand them saying it was like a business thing and they'll still be doing stuff with Nux. So, you know, I don't know. It's
why is there a discrepancy? Why is there such a discrepancy?
Well, I think you either have to assume that one of them is the truth or the other is the truth, because one of them must be a lie, right?
Yeah, exactly. But which one? I mean, you know, like, maybe to some people this isn't a big deal, but it's like, I don't know, it seems pretty fucking crazy that there's this discrepancy that exists between what was said on my stream, and then later it's apparently totally different, and then apparently the last episode wasn't going to come out, and then it did come out. Like, there's a lot of confusing aspects to this.
I feel like that's by design. I feel like you got fucked, and I do think it's business problems. That's my opinion.
I think you got mind fucked.
I think the intent was to...
What do you mean I got mind fucked, Tom? What do you mean by that?
I think you got fucked, yeah.
What, mind fucked? That suggests that, like, what does that mean?
I think you got mind raped. I think you got Delawared.
Bro,
so here's what I think.
Okay, go on.
Here's what I think.
I think we took... Chud got taken down to Delaware.
I think Mudahar got on stream. He saw that, you know, you were questioning him about it. And he, in the moment, I think he said something that wasn't really true. That's what I think.
I love Mudahar. I think he cucked
Why would he say something that isn't true? There was no pressure to do so. I
wrote this to in DMs. I think he was playing to chat. I think he lied.
Yeah, basically that.
I haven't spoken to him, but I think he lied, personally.
Get Muta on here right now. Get him on here now. I'm sick of this shit. We need to fucking sort this out right now. I'm going to lose it.
He's not going to be able to tell you either. I think I've even told you privately. Fuck.
If I had to guess, I think Mudahar is probably done calling into your streams for a while, Chud. To be honest with you.
Well, the thing is...
He didn't exactly benefit from that call, did he?
No, but then there was no pressure. I was just talking to him about the situation, and he said something with very little pressure.
No, but I agree with Chud. I think that Muda should... if you're going to put Chud in the fucking video, you probably should... You want to clear it up first, right? Chud was kind of the fall guy.
Yeah,
yes.
Chud's the fall guy.
Okay, thank you guys for recognizing... I mean, listen, I'm not saying you couldn't do that, But fuck me, I felt a bit insane about this. Because bear in mind, when
But
they
you
released
ended
the
the
last podcast,
podcast. You ended the someone.
when they released the last episode, I said to my editor, I was like, bro, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Just salvage what you can and make me look not retarded. Because it felt like the rug had been, you guys know what it's like. When you're up against a massive channel, you're fucked. It doesn't matter what the truth is, you're fucked, no matter what you do.
I think generally the best approach for a situation like this, where you're in Mudahar's position and people are, calling out your friend who you collaborate with and saying you need to cut ties with this guy. If you hadn't heard about this stuff before, what you do is you look into all of it impartially, behind the scenes, without being public yet. You look into all of it. You see what's true. You see what's fake. You see what aligns with your ideals. And then after that, you made a statement. And I don't know if Mudahar had done that, to be honest. That's my thoughts on that one.
Well, listen, I'm not looking to be obnoxious about this. If Mutahar wants to talk, I'll speak to Mutahar. Probably doesn't want to because it caused problems before, but fuck me, dude. I will happily hash it out. But other than that, I mean,
you guys sort of, you kind of got gorilla moded on that one, buddy.
Yeah, listen, I'm a small channel. I'm the easiest one to fall by the wayside. You know what I mean? I'm the guy in the zombie movie getting left behind. So it is what it is.
The black guy in the horror movie.
Yeah, getting left to get stabbed by the Indian killer.
Yeah. The Indian killer?
I don't know if that's a thing. Maybe in Bollywood. Anyway, I'm not looking to make it all about myself, okay? That was a good conversation anyway, but it's just a bit frustrating. Thank you for hearing me out. Thank you for giving some takes. Anyway, listen, people are saying that you're sweeping for Nux. I don't want to make it all about me and my pet issues, but I don't know what people are talking about. I feel like we've hashed it out. I mean, are you friends with Nux? Do you accept he's probably a weird freak? What's the deal there?
I got to watch the Harmful Opinions video, but if what you said is true, then probably, yeah.
Are you going to watch it on stream or off stream, do you reckon?
I'll probably watch it on stream.
Okay, fair enough. There we go, guys. So Tom is going to
Harmful
address
Opinions is cool. He's been around for a while. His whole community fucked him during the Candid stuff. I know Tom made a video about it.
Yeah, he's been kind of like a silent assassin for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's good.
Yeah,
he's like I don't even know if there's another comparison. I was gonna make a comparison. I don't think it exists, but yeah, with the Candid stuff, he was really good. That was back in the day. Interesting saga to look into with the skeptic guys, but yeah, he's always been pretty base from what I've seen.
Thank you for calling in. You totally fucked, dude. You fucked this whole thing up because Chud was throwing me under the bus, and I didn't get my righteous redemption.
No, it's fine.
What do you mean righteous redemption?
Dude, Chud was just like, dude, it's all Nick's fault, all right? And he was in the chat just telling everybody that, I was sweeping for Nux Taku because I'm a huge Nux fan.
I just think that, obviously Lolicon is a bit of a pet issue in the community, and I get it. I fucking think it's fucked up shit. It's just a bit frustrating, I think, that Nux Taku clearly is playing with this stuff at the very least in the past. And he gets this kind of free reign to be on a massive podcast and talk about it, and no one's like, Nux Taku, you're a total freak. Get away from me, right? Whereas other people would be.
Who do you think likes Nux Taku the least in this call?
Well, listen, I don't know what your guys' perspective is. Maybe I'm asking too high a standard. Maybe you disavowed him. No.
You should watch this video on Zero.
Bro, dude, just fill me in. Just give me the fucking headlines, okay?
Dude, listen, normally when people say stuff like, I'm in a dark place, I just assume that's, fake and stuff. But I actually knew this guy, and I know he was really suicidal. So for once, it's actually true. Yeah, no, I don't like Nux Taku.
Okay. Tom, what are your thoughts on Nux Taku?
If what you said is true about him having, did you say he had, Lolligan videos or something?
I want to be clear and specific. There isn't a silver bullet that there's not footage of him jerking off to Lolicon, so you can't get him on that necessarily.
But did he have it in a video on YouTube?
Yeah, I think there's a thumbnail which has got a Shabman image in it, which he claims he changed in 15 minutes in one of his videos because he recognized the mistake. But then there's another footage of him where it's 2 weeks after the fact, and the thumbnail is still this weird Shabman image of this apparent, underage character.
Right. Yeah. I mean, there's a point past which, I'll have to watch the video, but there's a point past which plausible deniability becomes retarded, if there's so many instances, you can say you didn't know their intentions, but when they show it through their actions enough, it's, if he had that kind of stuff in YouTube videos repeatedly for years and, I don't think there's any real defense for that. But I'll have to watch the video.
He said he asked me for custom art.
That's not actually Shadman, okay?
No, it's the real guy.
What are you talking about? It's just his name. He's got his profile pic and everything.
Tom, you're a bit of a memer, aren't you? I'm sure you've done the thing where, there's a picture of an ugly trans person or something, and you show it on screen, and you go, "Oh, this is horrible. Who sent this? This is really mean." Right? You kind of wanted to show it, but you joke that you don't want to. right?
With an ugly trans person, I mean, maybe. Yeah, that's very possible.
I
Or
don't
just an
understand.
offensive
Wait,
meme. Just an offensive meme that you want to show with plausible deniability that you're trying not to show it. Oh, that's horrible. Why did you send that? That's gross, right? I
Yeah.
feel like
Yeah, sure.
that's what Nux Taku has done in the past with some of this imagery. That's my perception.
I'm confused. Like, why is chat spurring at Tom? Tom, do you have any business relationship with Nux Taku? Because I was not aware if you do.
I've been on their podcast before, but I don't have any business.
You've been
relationship
on the
with them.
Some Ordinary podcast. Yeah, I was on the Keemstar thing. I don't know FaZe Banks.
Dude, chat just
I don't
want
have
blood
an
like
opinion on
always. Why are you so
No, I'm just
concerned with what
wondering.
the shitters in chat are saying? The
Well,
fucking
because I'm
peanut
trying to
gallery.
understand what the issue. Because I'm trying to like understand what the issue is. I don't know, Tom. I've never even heard you talk about Nux Taku.
I've talked about him since then with the Shadman stuff, and I was like, he looks pretty retarded here. But I think that's the majority of what I said. I was willing to believe
that well.
I was willing to believe, basically, that he didn't know everything Shad was up to. So that's basically what I was willing to believe. But I don't believe he was going to like interrogate him in an interview or something. It doesn't seem reasonable.
I mean, yeah, you obviously made the video about Shadman. Like, what's your perspective on what people, what are there questions for people who associate with him in any way? Do you think?
Oh, there's like levels to these things. So I explained this on stream, and I actually got a lot of shit for this because Smiling Friends fans love their boys or whatever. I think that not all Shadman associates or whatever are created equally.
Sure.
I think Colossal is Crazy made a great point about this on Twitter, where he said that basically before he and Keemstar had their issue with Shad, everybody in the commentary community was cool with him, and nobody had called him out. I think, for some of those people, maybe you could argue like, oh, well, they just thought it was edgy art. It was like a different time. But once, in 2017, the Daphne Keene thing comes out, like, that's just completely fucked. Like, you can't defend that guy anymore. Like, there's no freedom of speech argument for that. And from my perspective, like, he's a pedophile. He is a pedophile. Like, you have DMs of him fantasizing about her. He draws her getting like, it's complete insanity. And I don't think you can defend that in any way, which is why I would guess the people who were involved with him in any way, directly are just not saying anything about it because they don't want to be involved, because they know that, it's a pretty hard thing to defend that guy. I don't think you can really do it.
Like asking for a collaboration, that would be pretty damning, wouldn't it?
Depends. I think it depends.
Okay, on what?
Well, like, for example, Oompaville.
Sorry.
Okay, guys, Oompaville sweeping incoming. Go on, Tom. Let's have it.
So Oompaville, for example, he has interviewed Andrew Tate. I think we're all probably in agreement. Andrew Tate's a pretty fuck guy. I think Mike Klum is working on a documentary about EDP. I think it's okay to do an interview and documentary on a horrible person. The question is, what is the substance of it? Because if Nux was just going to have him on his fucking show and be like, oh, haha, you're the funny, weird porn guy, haha, and it like wasn't going to be like some kind of like condemnation or like shitting on him, like that should be heavily criticized, because essentially what you're doing is putting him out to your audience and being like, he's a funny meme guy, and then they can go like look at his art and potentially enjoy it. So I think there is a level of criticism to be given there.
Sorry, Tom, I forgot you're the bigger YouTuber. There's a couple of people in chat that are moaning at me for giving you all the smoke. Nicholas, you're also a retard, okay? Fuck you especially. Now I'm getting... Listen, Nicandros is pressing this issue. He helped with the Harmful Opinion video. He's asked me specifically, and I'm going to do this for him because I like Nicandros. If you could just check your DMs, your Discord DMs, Turkey Tom.
Sure.
Could you just give a quick... I'll send it to you as well, Nicholas, for the hell of it, okay? Please,
Wait, I thought you were asking me.
No, I'm doing... Both of you. What's your opinion on this thumbnail that's still live on Nux Taku's second channel?
Wait, I'm so fucking confused. I don't like Nux Taku. I'm gonna say
you just asked to be bought in, so I just brought you in, and now you're complaining.
You literally just said, Nicholas, I'm sorry, Tom's the bigger YouTuber. I'm gonna ask you a question.
Listen,
Tom,
mate.
What do you think of this thumbnail?
I know you don't understand very, nuanced comedy. Okay, what I was trying to point out is how people are fucking, sweeping for Tom in chat because he's a big YouTuber, and I'm not allowed to be mean to him. Okay, apparently, I'm not allowed to ask any pressing questions. Tom, can I throat you more? Is that possible? This is so fucking annoying, and that's what's so annoying about this. The bigger channel you've got, the more fucking fans you get that suck you off and throat you. And you know all about this, Turkey Tom, because of the fucking pyrocynical shit.
What am I looking at? Is that a dog a woman?
Yes! A questionably aged person. No, this is a Nux Taku thumbnail that's live on his second channel right now.
Is this Watch's porn folder? Why did you just send me a picture of a dog a child? That's weird, Chud. That's a weird thing you just said,
bro. You say it's weird. Nux Taku's got it his fucking channel, bro. What's more weird? Me looking at it and going, oh, me looking at it. Nicholas, please, I'm begging you, shut up, please. Listen, is it more weird me sending it to you or Nux Taku having it on his channel right now? What's more weird?
I don't really like it, to be honest. I don't really like it. I don't really like the dog fucking the girl, to be honest. I don't think that's good.
I'm not a fan.
Surprised. I'm surprised he even got away with that on YouTube for so long. But
yeah, right.
Yeah, well,
this is what Nicandros is pressing me to press you on because he's thinking Nux Taku's getting away with murder. He's a total freak, and everyone's acting like he's like, oh well, he's just a bit spineless. He's a total freak. Sorry for my energy. I'm just okay.
When you say total freak, what do you mean? When you say total freak, what do you mean by that?
I mean, there's no silver bullet. I don't have video footage of him jerking off to Lolicon, okay? But at the very least, there's plausible deniability that he's engaging with this stuff where he's acting like, oh, I'm just showing you weird stuff on the internet, right? He clearly is placating to fucking weird freaks. And the fact he's got this in his video, I mean, again, I don't want to make a defamatory claim.
Are you saying that the VTuber is kind of dodgy?
I'm saying the VTuber's probably got a questionable taxes folder. Let's put it like that.
No way. Wait, dude, that would be the first VTuber to ever be in that position.
But this guy's on fucking Milthar's podcast, and then when he gets challenged on it, he says he's going, he sweeps. Do you not see this? This is a bit crazy.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, I agree completely.
Anyway, listen,
I don't have any qualms with that take. Okay. And to be clear, if I've defended Nux in the past, it's not on the basis of I think he's a great guy. I think he's a cool guy. I don't really know him very well personally. We have messaged on Discord a few times. But I'm not like
just like Shadman.
All right, Chud. I think this is a bit unfair because you're arguing with two people: one who hate Nux Taku, and two who's indifferent on Nux Taku. And then your whole argument is, "Have you seen this photo?" And then Tom goes, "No." Is it bad? Yes. Then why are you sweeping? And it's like, but I've never seen that photo before. It's bad. I'll talk about it now. But like.
This guy, I'm going to repeat myself. I'm going to loop. I'm going to fucking lose it with you, Nicholas, right? This guy's on a massive podcast and this hasn't been looked at before. This is like, not as egregious maybe because the Mamorak stuff was crazier. But this guy is getting like, free ride off of bigger creators and he's a total freak. What the fuck is that about?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably, to be honest, with most YouTubers, the way that they do a collaboration, which is not, a good standard, but it is the way that they do it, is if a guy has a bunch of subscribers and they want to work together, and they can't see any like immediate brand risk that they pose, they'll just do it basically, And that's the thing with a lot of people back in the day with Shadman, I think, because they were like, oh, everyone loves him, but it's kind of fucked up. Oh, well, it's like, it's a joke or whatever is basically their excuse. They just write it off. They don't think about it because they're not, interested necessarily in going after people for that. They're just like, I want to be a YouTuber and make money, that kind of thing.
What if instead of Shadman, he was Chadman, and instead of drawing children having sex, he just went to casino and won lots of money?
What if he died?
I mean, I'd be okay with that. That's heroin.
Yeah,
anyway, listen,
heroin.
Guys, obviously,
lethal.
I'm just trying to bring the energy that chat wants to see. And I know we're all pretty chill, so we could do that without there being a big falling out, okay? But, I mean, dude, I think you get the point. I think we all agree, Yeah,
I do got to watch that video. So I'm going to watch that.
Sure.
I'll be streaming in a couple days, but I'll watch that fully. And then, if it's, if what you said is true, I think it'll probably be Jover.
Yeah, sure. Okay. I mean, that's fair. I think, watching the video is a reasonable thing. I mean, you don't have to do that, obviously, but, it's good if you're going to do that and just look at the evidence and give your take.
All right, Prince Charles, why am I sweeping?
Nicholas, bro, what is your fucking problem, dude? I've got no issue with you. I never had any fucking problem with you.
What's the beef, Chud? What's the...
There is no beef.
Nick, you gotta just ignore chat. Chat is generally
no,
retarded.
Chud said it. Chud said it. Ignore chat. Chud said it. We have beef. What's the beef?
Now I'm gonna Chud cucks out to the social.
You're running from the Discord.
What do you mean? What more can I possibly say? This is the problem: is people want me to be a total schizo barbarian, ranting about this for hours. We fucking hashed it out. What more can I possibly fucking say, dude? I even asked about lyrics because you were asking me to chat, for fuck's sake. What more do you want from me?
You told me to ignore chat. You're placating chat.
That's for you, not for me. Okay, it's my audience right now. All right. Holy shit.
Are Nux's videos are they age restricted on YouTube out of curiosity, or no?
Well, that's another point that gets raised in that there's a comment from someone and then Harmful Opinions or Nicandros who helped has gone and checked and it's apparently a bunch of kids later on, a couple of years later at school. And so there's a possibility there that there's more people that are younger that are looking at this stuff, which is pretty fucked, especially when that stuff was criticized Twitch for the, for the whole situation.
Have you reviewed Mouthy Buddha's The Jewish Question Part 2 on your stream?
Dude, why do you always do this? I don't care about Mouthy Buddha right now, okay? I don't even listen. I don't even care about this conversation in terms of we've hashed it all out, okay? But why do you have to always do this, Nicholas?
You know, now that I think of it, fuck. Okay, I was actually in a Nux Taku video at one point. I was in a video with Willie Mac. With Willie Mac, we were in a video. I want to say it was 6 months ago, maybe. We're in a video, and he showed us something very weird. And I remember getting somewhat upset about it and not liking it that much. It was me, him, and Quite. Fuck. I want to say it was something involving a dog too, but I honestly don't remember exactly what it was. But it was something involving some kind of dog and some kind of girl. But I don't remember if there was some kind of intercourse. But I think there was a very nasty implication. And I was like, why the fuck are you showing this to me? And he was like, it's just memes, man. And that was kind of my read on him. He's just like a retarded person from that perspective. But yeah.
Another little gem comes out. Any more collaborations that you maybe need to remember, Thomas?
I have one Nux story. I had like one interaction with him. Okay, I don't really care. I can tell it. So recently I tweeted a thread where I exposed him for saying that fuck around, find out. You can go to people's jobs if they say stupid shit online. And I was pointing out the hypocrisy of a VTuber who hides his face professionally saying that, because that's kind of really funny. And it got like, I don't know, like 5,000-10,000 likes, somewhere in there. And he messaged me and he's like, hey man, just wanted to say, I really love the Half Baked podcast. I'm glad it's back. I really love watching you and Tom.
Dude, he's like a little worm. He got described as a slimy worm by Harvard Opinion.
I just want to say, I really like your podcast with Lord Vega. It's pretty cool.
Did he say that? Wait, I don't remember that.
No, he did say that, yeah.
That's funny. He's a Vega fan.
I was like, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm not deleting the tweet.
Anyway, listen, guys. Okay, it has been a very enlightening conversation. So thank you for coming on and saying your piece. Unless there's anything else you want to hash out from the Mr. Beast stuff, we all agree Chris Ava Tyson is a total freak.
Yo. So Tom. I just sorry, I was like taking a shower and all that shit, but I was watching the Harmful Opinions video. I watched through a decent amount of it. Yeah, it seems to me like Nux is a completely unprincipled person, basically, on this shit, and basically willing to use the degenerate stuff when it's convenient. And then, you know, when it's called out, he's like, well, I never really did that, you know? I feel like that's, yeah. And also, like, if those videos aren't age restricted, I feel like they definitely should be, because you probably shouldn't be showing, you know, porn like that on a website where, I know it's censored or whatever, but even censored stuff, like, you probably shouldn't be showing that consistently to a website full of minors in the context of, like, haha, funny joke, and then, you know, who knows what they get into as a result of that. That's basically my takeaway.
Wait, you show porn in those videos?
I mean, Nux's whole thing on YouTube is like porn reactions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, stuff's not good.
I've got nothing to say, bro. I've said it all. My energy is depleted, okay? My social batteries are at 0. Tom's just come in and said that. I mean, what more is there to say? I don't know.
Yeah, what other people do is up to them, but yeah. I'm gonna try to get Nux to talk about this video on stream at some point, but
again, my biggest issue with Nux is his video defending Zero. I thought that was out of pocket, and I think that's still up. So I don't know.
I you know, people can do what they want to do, but I personally don't really want to do anything with Nux Taku anymore. So yeah, there you go. Is that what you wanted, Chud? The disavowal?
Well, no, dude, that's so gay. I was happy to move on from this and never care again.
But yeah,
but I appreciate it nonetheless. Okay, thank you.
He seems very, very.
I'm saying there's a lot of pictures running around, but so is Zero. He's like a person. He's still kicking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well,
bro,
I'll let you deal with whatever that is. But as far as Nux, yeah, I don't know. I don't really, I don't really want to do content with him. I feel like his commentary is kind of hindered by the fact that he is clearly kind of unprincipled on this stuff.
What would he have to do for you to change your perspective on that, do you think?
What would he have to do to change my perspective on it?
Is this video that scathing? I'm gonna go.
Paulie McCoy said, "What about Destiny, Thomas?" Well, Destiny only wanted to bend Courtney over a tricycle, so we can't really disavow that, you know.
Lol.
I'll link you the Harmful Opinions video.
What would he have to do? I don't know if there's anything he can do. I don't know. I mean, even if he apologizes, like,
following,
you know, fair enough. But I don't really want to like hang out with the guy on streams and stuff, you know.
God damn. Listen, Mutar, listen, mate. I'm just sending you this video. You do as you wish with it, okay? Yeah. I don't know what else to say. Is that it? Are we done? Is there anything else to add? God, this feels so awkward now. I had all this energy and now it just feels awkward.
I mean, I don't know. I think it's a good fucking confrontation. I sent the fucking stuff over to Nux. I think like he should have a good explanation for it. If he doesn't, then we shouldn't be working together. I think the Tom perspective is good. It's like I'm gonna watch this video, and I like to believe that me and Tom have a pretty similar worldview going forward and how we perceive things. And if Tom says that, then fucking there's a 99% chance that I'll probably walk away from this video thinking maybe it's just gonna be me and Caleb on that show.
To be clear, the video doesn't show that Nux Taku is a pedophile, but it basically just shows that he's like very unprincipled, wishy-washy. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Yeah.
Could you imagine if Shadman drew Boogie's girlfriend? Like he would draw them as an adult.
Nicholas DeOrio once again. Boogie, boogie, boogie.
You're gonna should draw Boogie as the boss baby, and he should draw his girlfriend as like a 300,000-year-old dragon or something.
Okay, well listen, look.
Go ahead, sorry.
Listen, all I want to say is, Mutar, I was very angry. This has been bubbling underneath without me admitting it, okay? I feel like, you know, the husband that's come home, dinner isn't made for the 5th time, and I just go fucking ballistic. So thank you for coming on and having the conversation. I do appreciate that. And thank you to Nicholas and Tom too, okay?